Hi and welcome to Paris! Today we're boarding a TGV Euroduplex at the legendary Gare de Lyon for a fast and comfy ride to Basel. Along the way I'll show you the train inside and out, talk about the high-speed line Rhin-Rhône will be flying down and how its next phases could make this trip even faster. There's plenty of scenery, a touch of history and of course some train tech. Come along! With its tall clock tower and elegant architecture, Paris Gare de Lyon is one of the capital's 6 main railway stations and a true monument to travel. Opened in 1901, it still holds on to that Belle Époque charm. With over 100 million passengers each year, it's the gateway to the south and east of France and to Switzerland like today. If you've ever taken a TGV to Lyon, Marseille or Geneva, odds are you left from here. Today we're riding a TGV Euroduplex, Alstom's sleek double-decker marvel, built for speed and comfort. It's part of SNCF's high-speed fleet and you might recognize it from my Moroccan Alborak video. Same family, different route. This TGV Lyria service will take us to Basel in just over 3 hours in a mix of conventional and high-speed lines. We'll dive into that later, but for now, let's hop aboard. Later in the video, I'll show you what the seats are like downstairs, but I'm happy to have snagged a spot up here on the upper deck. Here's my seat for the next 3 hours, comfy with a great view. With everyone aboard, time to depart at 2:22 p.m. on time. And as usual upon departure, here's today's trip map. Right after leaving Gare de Lyon, we roll through the sidings where a lineup of fellow TGVs wait for their next run. Time to stretch my legs and go for a walk around the train, a TGV Euroduplex, the third generation of bi-level high-speed trains after the Duplex and Aisy TGVs. Back in the late 1980s, when SNCF was planning for ever-increasing passenger demand, especially on busy routes like Paris to Lyon, they needed more capacity without running longer trains. The answer? Go vertical. That's how the bi-level high-speed design was born. Manufactured by Alstom, the original duplex evolved into its third iteration, the Euroduplex, where we're traveling today. A fully interoperable train, capable of operating under multiple electrification, signaling and safety systems across several countries. Each Euroduplex is about 200 meters long, with 8 passenger coaches sandwiched between 2 power cars. They can reach speeds up to 320 km per hour. And if this train looks familiar, that's because it probably is. Morocco's Alborak train, featured in a previous video, uses Euroduplex train sets as well. Nearly everything is the same, from the layout to the design, just with different branding and colors. Instead of going straight back to my seat, I stop at the bar and grab a little snack. With views like this out the window, it's not a bad way to pass the time. Going back to my seat, we pass through what I call the phone seat, a good way to talk on the phone without disturbing fellow travelers. And now, let me offer you a proper look at my seat. with all this activity, we reach the Aisy Junction, where we leave the Sud-Est high-speed line and join the classic line from Paris to Marseille for a stretch of about 100 kilometers. It's a brief slowdown with lower speed stopping at 160 km per hour before we join the Rhin-Rhône high-speed line. Along the way we pass through a few stations, including Dijon, without stopping. Is it just for me that it's a surprise that this service skips Dijon entirely? In a future video covering a trip from Paris to Lyon through this classic line all the way, we'll stop here and learn about this station and city at length. For now, let's enjoy the passing scenery before the next fast leg of this trip. And now we're entering the Rhin-Rhône high-speed line, or well, part of it. What we're on is actually the first phase of the East Branch, stretching from around 25 km after Dijon to near Petit Croix, about 35 km before Mulhouse. Despite being only a slice of the original plan, this segment alone shaved 25 minutes of the Paris-Basel journey when it opened back in 2011. With speeds up to 320 km per hour, it's a serious upgrade over the old route. But there's more to come, eventually. The second phase of this East Branch will fill in the gaps closer to Dijon on one hand and all the way to the outskirts of Mulhouse on the other. This last stretch is actually scheduled to open in 2028. As for the other branches, the southern toward Lyon, no date in sight, and the western branch meant to link with the LGV Sud-Est, that's been pushed all the way to 2050. Yep, you heard that right, 2050. So, for now, we enjoy these high-speed shortcuts through eastern France, a glimpse of what could be a major corridor in the future. After buzzing down the high-speed line, we're back on the conventional rails of the classic route from Paris to Mulhouse, rolling through the Alsace region.
Bitte vergessen Sie nichts im Zug, bevor Sie uns verlassen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will soon be arriving in Mulhouse-Ville. Please make sure you have all your belongings with you as you leave the train. Thank you for travelling with TGV Lyria today, and we wish you a very pleasant day.
And now, arriving in Mulhouse, a city right near the borders with Germany and Switzerland. While it might not be on everyone's travel list, rail fans will know it for one big reason: the Cité du Train. This is Europe's largest railway museum, a true paradise of steam giants, elegant express trains, and everything in between. But trains aren't the only stars in town. There's also the Cité de l'Automobile, the world's largest car museum, with over 400 classic vehicles, including Bugattis, Rolls-Royces, and Formula One legends. Mulhouse might look like just another stop, but there's a lot more under the surface. No tourism for us today, though. Next stop, Basel. As we make our way towards the Swiss border, it might surprise you that crossing into Switzerland feels no different than crossing into any other European country. Switzerland isn't part of the European Union, but thanks to agreements with the Schengen area countries, passport controls at the border are a thing of the past for most travelers. It's one of those things that makes train travel across Europe so seamless. No queues, no stamping, just smooth rails and open landscapes. We just passed through St. Louis, the last major station before the border. From here, it's just a few more minutes until our final stop. And here we are, arriving right on time in Basel, at the very heart of Europe. It's always a bit magical crossing borders by train. No fuss, just a gentle roll into another country. Basel SBB is not only Switzerland's busiest international station, but also one of the few in the world with platforms operated by two different national railways, the Swiss SBB and the French SNCF. Stick around just a little longer. While hopping off, I want to share a few thoughts about the trip. This journey really felt like a business trip in the best sense of the word. Quick, efficient and to the point. The service was adequate, the train clean and reliable, and it delivered exactly what it's meant to, getting people from Paris to Basel comfortably in just over 3 hours. And when you factor in travel time to the airport, security and boarding, this is hands down faster than flying. One remark though, SNCF and SBB don't acknowledge in any way their first-class passengers. A welcome drink or a little snack, a small bag of peanuts even, would be welcome. It's not because of the drink or the peanuts themselves, but because they show that the operator cares about its most valued passengers. Thanks for riding along with me today. If you enjoyed the trip, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments if you've ever taken this route or if it's on your list. I'll see you next Thursday with another journey, a very different one. Until then, take care and travel safe.